Yes, it did. I just left mine in the office. I'm like, I don't know.
You guys are the best. This is awesome. Jen, I have the best job in the world. Like, this is so much fun. I'm just double checking that we're live. I think we are. All right. $3 p.m. We are back live. 9 hours to go in Give Local 757-2020. And check out these amazing folks here to my left. They're pumped. They're ready to go. You're going to get a chance to meet all of them here in just a moment. This is Give Local 757 live.
Hey, Hampton Roads.
Today is your last chance to help the nonprofits that give so much to our area.
At the Armed Services YMCA, every dollar you donate helps strengthen local military families.
Because of your donation, we served over 6,000 meals.
Go to givelocal757.org and make a donation to the nonprofit of your choice.
Give now! Because of your donation, we can have a safe, full-time, in-person learning environment.
Give now at givelocal757.org.
Yes, do that. GiveLocal757.org. Today is the big day, and it's just after 3 p.m. here in the East, which means there's just under 9 hours to go. You can see here at the bottom of the screen, $1.170 million raised. And so we have crossed that $1 million mark, that $1.1 million mark. In fact, we did that in between our live streams here. And so actually I'm going to play a quick little video here from about 1:50 p.m. Do I have this loaded in? I have it somewhere. And during this couple minutes here, we actually surpassed the $1 million mark. So let's see what that looked like here in the Fly the W studio. Well, Hampton Roads, we did it. $1 million raised. That's right. Between live streams here, we crossed that $1 million mark. There you have it. $1 million raised before 2 p.m. We love to see it. Congratulations to all the nonprofits, 211 who have received at least one donation so far today. And keep those donations coming. It's givelocal757.org. We are well on that march to unfreezing the camera and also to hopefully breaking that number from last year. You see that $1.6 million mark. We've got our eye on that. So Hampton Roads, keep those donations coming. Congratulations. And back to you, live, Chris. Well, thanks, younger, slightly fuzzier me. It was a great moment crossing that $1 million mark. And of course, as I mentioned there, $1.66 million was the mark last year. And so we are on the chase. 1.667 million was the big number last year. We've got just under 9 hours to go. And my job here as your host is to tell you how and why we can chase that number down. But before we get into introducing you to some of these nonprofits, I'm going to bring back my buddy, Jen. We're going to unmute her first and then bring her up on the screen. And she's going to talk about why today is such a great day with all the different prizes that you can help your favorite nonprofits win. I'm going to throw it over to you, Jen.
Hi, Chris. Let's congratulate everyone on the $1 million. And we're still rolling. Yeah, we have had a fantastic day today, and I just want to kind of go over some of the prizes that we've already awarded. So we're going to start with the 50/50 Early Bird Challenge with THRIVE Peninsula. The second Early Bird 50/50 Challenge was Southeastern Virginia Golden Retriever Rescue. Then we come down to the hourly prizes. So we have Midnight Madness, which was THRIVE Peninsula. We have Rise and Shine, which was 20 Pearls Foundation. Next, we have Early Commute, which was Vanguard Landing. And looks like Vanguard didn't stop there because they also got the Get Up and Give prize. And looks like our animal friends are having a good day today. They took a coffee break and got the coffee break prize at Friends of Norfolk Animal Care Center. And post-rush hour prize goes to the Muse Writers Center. And go figure, lucky number 11 goes to Connect with a Wish. We have Halfway There with 20 Pearls Foundation. And looks like we have the Norfolk Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority took their lunch break and did the lunch break prize. And our next prize, the afternoon sprint, goes to, drumroll please, H&N Kappa Achievement Foundation. So congratulations to everyone, and stay tuned for our next, which will be at 4 o'clock. Thanks, Chris.
Hey, Hampton Roads.
Today is your last chance to help the nonprofits that give so much to our area.
At the Armed Services YMCA, every dollar you donate helps strengthen local military families.
Because of your donation, we served over 6,000 meals.
Go to givelocal757.org and make a donation to the nonprofit of your choice.
Because of your donation, we can have a safe, full-time, in-person learning environment.
Give now at givelocal757.org.
Thank you, Jen, for that awesome prize update. Again, you can check out all of those prizes and see which prizes are remaining that you can help your favorite nonprofit win at givelocal757.org/prizes. Before we dive in and meet all these awesome nonprofits that are hanging out in the green room and enjoying all those purple M&Ms we saved for them, I do want to just acknowledge and say thank you to our sponsor for the day. That is Switcher Studio is sponsoring our live streams today. Using Switcher Studio, you too can create awesome live video just like you're seeing today. You can go to the URL at the bottom of the screen, or you can just go to switcherstudio.com and use the discount code GIVE30. That's my special discount code so that you can get started with 30 days of Switcher Studio for free. So let's play a quick message from Switcher and then we'll get started with, we'll start with Diane. So Diane, get ready to rock and roll, and I'll see you in 15 seconds.
What's 6 times more engaging than video? Live video. Switcher Studio lets you create amazing live video. Switch angles, add graphics, invite guests, all on iPhones and iPads, and stream it anywhere. Start your free trial at switcherstudio.com.
All right, Diane, the moment has come. It's Give Local 757 day. It's 3 p.m. How you doing? How's it going?
It's going really well. We have been rocking it since like 11 p.m. last night to try to boost our donors. We had a great match from our board of $4,550, and we're just going to keep going to raise resources for our young kids and families.
We love those supportive, enthusiastic, and generous board members. Matches like that often make all the difference, during these giving days. So shout out to your board. That's big time, and that's great to hear. So why don't you tell me a little bit more about the mission of your organization, Smart Beginnings,
Sure.
Virginia Peninsula?
So Smart Beginnings partners with parents and families and the community to make sure that all kids enter school with the tools they need to be both healthy and ready to succeed. Most of a child's brain is developed in the first 3 years of life. So what we do now makes a difference for a lifetime. Their brains, our littlest learners, it's growing at a rate of about 56 billion neurons per second. So again, what we do now makes a difference for a lifetime, and we'd rather do it now than fix it later, right?
Absolutely. So Diane, I've got a video to play from your organization. Sure. So let's take a quick look at that, and then we'll come back with a couple more questions for Diane. smartbeginningsvp.org. It's a beautiful video. I saw our friends at Community Nights were in the background there, just kind of dancing along with the music as well.
Yeah. It is one of those when you just want to start whistling and dancing around for sure. And it reminds you of the spirit of young children, because they are born into this world with joy and with curiosity and with the ability to learn from the people around them, whether they are trained professionals, educators, childcare providers, or parents who are their children's first teachers.
Beautiful. So Diane, let's make your organization some more money here. Tell the people watching at home why they should come donate and where exactly those dollars that they are going to donate will go to today.
Yeah, happy to do that. So one of the things that we've been doing now for about 10 years is providing prenatal screening for every pregnant mom on the peninsula. Those referrals come from the hospitals and OBGYNs, and every single mom gets a screening, a phone call to be able to say, what is going on? What do you know about what's available in the community? Let's get you connected with home visiting, with WIC. And that only costs about $50 an hour to do that, to provide those resources to those moms. The next thing I'll highlight is we are trying to work desperately to make sure that our child care centers stay open during this time to support essential workers. And so we're not only giving them PPE and materials for their classrooms, but trying to give those teachers a bonus and making sure that they have what they need as teachers in childcare to actually raise the bar for their own education. So $100 towards a scholarship so that they can have a certain certification that they need to be in the classroom. The third thing I'll highlight is that we have a collective impact effort. We're trying to raise all boats. It's not just about the programs. It's about what we do across all of our sectors as community partners to collaborate towards impact and child well-being. And that is a rather new initiative here in the organization, but we are engaging parents specifically to find out firsthand what they need. So also your donation can go to make sure that we are hearing from the people who are most impacted as they're raising children in our community.
Well, Diane, you summed it up very, very well. Today is the day. GiveLocal757.org. I want to wish you the very best of luck in the rest of your fundraising efforts. And Diane, if you want to stick around, we had some luck in the last hour hanging out with our friends from the Salvation Army and some other great organizations. So when we're done chatting with these other nonprofits, maybe we can bring everybody back on to kind of say hello and say goodbye. So if you got a couple more minutes, feel free to stick around. I know you're a busy woman. Awesome. So let's bring on our next guest.
Thanks,
here.
Chris.
You're very welcome. It's been my pleasure. Let's unmute and cube our way on over to Jenny. Hello, Jenny. There she is. There's Jenny from Peninsula Catholic High School. Jenny, hello. Happy Give Local 757 Day. How's it going?
Oh, it's a great day. It's a great day for all of our local nonprofits. I'm just so happy that we can be a part of it.
And we are thrilled to have you back for your third Give Local 757 Day. So tell us all about what's been happening lately at the high school and where this funds that you're going to be raising today are going to be going.
Well, as you can imagine, the world of education has been very topsy-turvy this year. But fortunately, we were able to open in person. But we also decided that we would also have students join us virtually. So we have about 25% of our students actually joining the classroom with their live in-person peers. So we're teaching them along with the students who we safely managed to bring back to the school with lots of protocols in place. So we are at full capacity for where we were last year. In terms of our enrollment, we are just thrilled that we are able to continue to be a community even with our virtual learners. So that has been a big goal for us, is to provide the level of education for our virtual learners and an engaged education for all of our learners. So that has been certainly our goal and our challenge, and I think we've done a pretty good job meeting that.
Beautiful. Let's take a look at some visuals here. You sent over a video, so we'll play this video real quick and we'll come back with more with Jenny.
Peninsula Catholic High School offers traditional in-person learning and a robust virtual program. Google certified instructors engage virtual students who learn alongside their in-person peers. Known for its college preparatory program, all students are immersed in the Peninsula Catholic experience, spiritually, athletically, and socially. Now enrolling for the fall. Secure your space today. Call 757-596-PCHS.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button, but you get the idea there. We were right at the end. My apologies for that, but there she is. Let's get the website back up on the screen. I think we got the idea there, Jenny. So you want to just remind everybody the website and everything where they can go if they're looking to sign up for the fall?
Absolutely. It's www.peninsulacatholic.org. We are eager to provide a Catholic private school education for anybody out there who really wants to take advantage of that. And that's where much of our money goes to, is to provide scholarships and tuition assistance to students who wouldn't otherwise be able to afford to come here. We do our best to keep tuition low, but of course there are costs associated with a private education, especially one such as ours, where we use a lot of technology, which you would appreciate, Chris, lots of technology. And we're learning more and more every year about how to do it as best as we can to keep those learners engaged. So we want to offer that to anybody who would like that kind of a college prep experience. And so scholarship and tuition assistance is one of the things that we definitely want to use the money for.
Perfect. Boy, you summed it up great. And Jenny, what does it mean to, we'll get you out on this question. What do you think a day like this means to the community? I mean, obviously, this is the 8th annual Give Local 757. It's something that I feel like the Hampton Roads region really looks forward to year after year, especially here as we're hopefully nearing the end of this pandemic.
Yes, yes. You know, the life has thrown us a lot of curveballs this year, and to be able to have something to really look forward to and to be excited about, and to be able to bring all of our communities together and to show all the things that we've done and how we've managed, not just this past year, but, you know, in all the years that 757 has been around. It's just amazing. The number of organizations have increased, the donorship has increased, and I think it's given a real spotlight on those of us who are nonprofits. We are not in it to make any money. We are here to provide goods and services and education and help for our fellow community members. And that's what we're all here for today.
Well, Jenny, we love hearing that uplifting spirit, especially here during the afternoon doldrums as we are in hour number 16 of Give Local 757. So thank you so much for taking the time. Again, if you want to stick around, we can bring you back on here in a couple minutes. We'll throw a few more questions your way. And we're going to, through the magic of Switcher Studio here, we're going to adjust our camera angles just a little bit. So just give me a moment as we turn the tables a little bit to bring on our friends at Community Nights. Here they come. Look at the magic of having three wonderful women in one shot. Hello, ladies. So we are joined by Jennifer, Teresa, and Chris from Community Nights. Thank you so much for taking some time this afternoon.
Thanks for having us.
So whoever wants to jump on in and answer, tell me all about Community Nights. What is Community Nights' mission?
So our mission is to support the nonprofit and public school community, as well as make things accessible. Our ultimate goal is to make a truly inclusive community. So our newest program, Coach, helps support people with intellectual and developmental disabilities and allowing them to volunteer in an inclusive way. So that supports our schools in helping with transition. It supports our nonprofits in accessing a new volunteer pool. And it really supports people with disabilities and showing that they can do just about anything they want to do as long as they have a little bit of support.
Love to hear it. Let's take a look at the video that you guys sent over, and we'll come right back with a few more questions for the Community Nights team. Lots of buttons to push here, guys. Bear with me, and here it is.
One of the programs here at Community Nights is our gift program. Through that program, we bring in volunteers from all over the community who come and help support our bingo fundraiser that we hold every week. With those funds that we raise at our bingo fundraiser, we're able to provide grants for many nonprofits and public school groups who so desperately need the funds.
So to date, we've been able to award over $1.5 million in gift grants to our nonprofit and public school community. But with the challenges that we're facing today with COVID-19, the need is going to be even greater as we work to recover from the challenges we're facing today. So we really need help in both volunteerism and support for the organization to assist in the recovery from our COVID crisis.
Beautifully done. So today, of course, is a day to make your donations, givelocal757.org. But let's touch on what you mentioned there at the end of the video, guys, volunteerism. Can we touch on the importance of volunteers to your organization and maybe talk about how someone who's watching this might choose to get involved?
So for us, volunteerism is the cornerstone of everything that we do and how we raise a lot of our funds. As we mentioned in the video with the gift program, we have given out grants, over 767 grants to different nonprofits. And that's what we love about Give Local so much, is a lot of the nonprofits we work with are also featured. I mean, half of the ones you've done lives with today are part of our gift program. So it's a great way to help fund grants to people in the community. And without volunteerism, we wouldn't be able to do that. And for our bingo fundraiser, like the video said, we probably need on average 40 to 60 volunteers a week just to make those games happen, to help funnel those funds into our nonprofits and our public schools. So it's a huge, huge importance. And not only just one-time volunteers, but people who are willing to volunteer over and over again so they can learn some more management roles. So definitely very important.
And it's a way to bring the community together. So folks who don't think they have the resources to donate with money, when you donate your time to any nonprofit organization, you are contributing so much, and you take a financial obligation off of them by being able to donate your time and take care of tasks that they otherwise would have to pay staff to do.
Absolutely. I mean, volunteering just once a month for 3 months can help save a family from eviction through our gift grants. So it's very, very important and helpful, and very impactful.
Let's pivot off of that question. I want you to elongate a little bit more. That's the wrong verb, but talk a little bit more about the importance of community collaboration. You mentioned, again, I've spoken to a couple dozen nonprofits at this point. You mentioned that they're a part of what you guys are doing every day. So talk about how important it is to establish those relationships within the community and build those those symbiotic relationships that help the people more than any singular organization could.
So one of the grant requirements to receive a gift grant is to demonstrate collaboration. And the way we define that is sharing your gifts as an organization. And our grants are awarded to organizations everybody knows about, like the Virginia Peninsula Foodbank, down to a 5th grade teaching team. So what their collaboration looks like is vastly different. But when they share their gifts, their strengths, and show other organizations, other teachers, how to do things better, they strengthen the web and the network of our entire community. And that's really how we build strength, is when we work together, we share our strengths, and we can achieve anything when we come together as a community. We were born out of the 2008 financial crisis. And looking back at that and looking at what we face today, we have much greater challenges. But looking at what we've accomplished coming out of 2008, we have no doubt that we can overcome every challenge and obstacle that we see before us now.
And a lot of nonprofits face a lot of the same struggles. So maybe somebody has overcome something that they could share with somebody else. So there is a lot of knowledge sharing and part of the collaboration piece too.
And we have everybody coming together for we call them committees, but they pop in and share their strength areas, and they can come in and learn areas of weakness where they need growth. And that's something that we do regularly within our gift program.
So let's do it live. Diane, can you give us an example of a situation that your organization has overcome with the help of others?
Oh, most definitely. I mean, I look across the nonprofit world and I think about the others in leadership, where if there's just something we need by way of a template, even because we've never done it before. I mean, especially during COVID, it's like, wait, how do we handle this? And what do we do next? We can't do this without each other. We absolutely must rely on each other. And I'm always grateful for the community leaders here, like our friends at Community Nights, but also Network Peninsula and so many others for their willingness to share.
And Jenny, I'm sure that at the high school as well, you guys are in communication with other nonprofits around the community?
Absolutely. In fact, we have several service days and service projects that we do throughout the year. And we actually, as a nonprofit, donate to other nonprofits so that we can teach our students to be good citizens and to teach them to learn to be an important part of the community by giving. So that's actually one of the big cornerstones for our school, is service and providing service. All of our kids have to do 20 hours for a year for graduation credits, but they usually go way above and beyond to an average of about 50 hours every year per student. So they are understanding the importance of giving and volunteering so that they can go out to all of these community organizations and help them to achieve their goals. So that's something we really try to instill in our students.
Yeah, I mean, if there was ever a day in the Hampton Roads region that would really show those young people what generosity and selflessness and all of those great adjectives are all about, I feel like today's the day. Right. And this is year 8. I'm sure a lot of the kids have actually grown up with Give Local 757 over the years. And soon enough, we're going to have some of those graduates, I think, starting their own nonprofits and appearing here on the live streams. Well, who knows what they'll be, 5 years from now. We'll just flip a switch in our brain or something that'll make us appear as holograms. So
we have a nonprofit that's right here in the collaborative workspace we work in, who I know works with Smart Beginnings, fighting childhood literacy, and he started his nonprofit when he was in college, and it's the DeGood Foundation. They're actually fundraising on Give Local 757 right now too, and it's an example of what you're talking about right now. It's just when we come together and we all work together and we share our strengths, like I said, there's nothing we can't accomplish.
Right, and I was thinking about how in early childhood, we're really promoting in those first 5 years a social emotional learning, and that is connected to everything that has to do with altruism and compassion and kindness. And all of those connections are happening in those first 5 years. So the more that we do to get them ready for school, both academically and socially, emotionally, and spiritually, it's going to make citizens for a lifetime that contribute to our society in a very meaningful way.
This is big picture stuff, guys. This is heavy stuff here in the 3 p.m. hour. I'm very, very grateful to each of you guys for taking the time to join me today for our Give Local 757 live. Is there anything else anyone would like to add? Jenny, anything?
No, just thank you for having us on. We love the opportunity to talk about our school and our kids, and so thank you.
One last thing I was going to mention just about the collaboration piece. Check out on our website, communitynights.org. We have under the Engage tab, Community Giving and Receiving page, CK Exchange. It's a place where nonprofits and school groups can list things that they need donated to them, volunteer needs that they have, events that they have. So it's a great community kind of like message board all about collaboration.
Love to hear it. Thank you guys all so much for taking the time this afternoon. I know it's a busy day, so we'll let everybody get back to work. And so thank you. We'll all wave. Ta-ta. We'll wave.
Thank you.
Bye, Tammy.
Thanks again. Thanks.
I know
Bye-bye.
Tammy's watching at home. Again, this is Chris Drubb, the Giving Day guy here in the Fly the W studio in Greenville, South Carolina, introducing you to dozens and dozens of awesome nonprofits today. I have the coolest job in the world to meet folks like that and to bring them to you throughout the day. It's very humbling. And so I'm very grateful for this opportunity. You can see here, the website below me is givelocal757.org. You can watch that ticker climb throughout the night. And more importantly, you can help raise those numbers in that ticker. You see $1.188 million raised so far to 213 participating nonprofits. Again, if we compare that back to last year, $1.667 million raised in that 24-hour period. I like that largest donation, $20,000. We'd love to break that number too. Maybe we have already. I'll have to ask Jen in the next hour how we're doing on that front. And if we get someone who wants to drop a six-figure gift, we would love to have that too. If you would like to appear on the live stream to announce your six-figure gift, Tammy, I think we could probably make that a reality also. So I think a six-figure gift, we'd add another hour to the day if you would like to jump on and chat with us. So again, we really appreciate you watching today live, whether you're watching on the website or watching on Facebook. You can check out the previous streams that the ladies were talking about earlier. Let's kind of roll through who we've had so far today. Let me kind of change my look here. So at 7 a.m., we were met by the Housing Development Corporation of Hampton Roads, Hampton Education Foundation, the Autism Society, Tidewater, Virginia, and Thrive Peninsula. And from there, we were on an adventure through the 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., noon, 1 p.m., and you just watched the 3 p.m. live stream sponsored by Switcher Studio, which you can see kind of how that works from behind me. You see, I've got my iPad here that I'm controlling all the different buttons. We got the little ring light to make me look nice. I got my multiple screens here. We've got the camera set up and little power pack just kind of piled on top there. And in the distance, you can see Greenville, South Carolina. It's a beautiful, beautiful city as we're hosting here from home to continue to observe COVID protocols here on May 11th, 2021. Let's take a quick look here while we have an extra few minutes. I'm going to roll a video from Switcher Studio and that will tell you a little bit more about why Switcher Studio is such a great tool that will allow you to get started with Switcher. Again, there is the URL that you can go check out. And let's take a look at this video and you can hear directly from another Switcher user as to why they use Switcher Studio in their day-to-day operations.
I am Diderik Legrand. I'm a TV journalist and digital manager of Matele. Matele is a local TV station based in Wallonia, in the district of of Namur. We cover the news over 15 local districts. We produce daily news broadcasts and several TV shows around culture, sport and so on. We love to perform live on social media, and we want new applications to improve the live, and we're looking to a new way to use smartphone in order to go live with them. We have tested several applications, and we choose Switcher Studio for the ability of the look, the transitions, the subtitles, the quality of the image and so on. One of the big advantages of Switcher is that it's very fast to set up. All the gear can be packed in a little backpack. Very easy. There is one iPad, one iPhone, a tripod, a small microphone, maybe a light, and that's all. Thanks to the very little setup, my guests are very comfortable to answer my questions. They are in their natural environment. They are in their work places. They are in their places of living. So they speak very in an informal way. It's like a conversation, not an interview. When we perform an interview on live on Facebook, thanks to Switcher Studio, we reach 5,000, 8,000, 10,000 people. When you think that the number of people living in our district is quite 100,000, it makes a lot of people. We reach really deeply our population. You can interact with them, you can engage, you can stimulate the comments, and people are sharing their comments, their feelings, they are questioning my guests during the live because of the revolution, the technological revolution with the smartphone, turning iPads into broadcast studio, turning iPhones to cameras, and to way to stream all over the world. That's a revolution. And that revolution allows us to, no matter what, in the future, we will always be able to connect with our audiences, thanks to the Switcher Studio.
And again, it's Switcher Studio who is sponsoring our Give Local 757 live stream presentation today. So major shout out to the team in Louisville and to everyone at Switcher Studio. Greatly appreciate you setting us up for today. We will be back live. Let me make sure I put up the right graphic here at 4 p.m. with EQUI-KIDS, Communities and Schools of Hampton Roads, the Social Butterflies Foundation, and Youth Volunteer Corps of Hampton Roads. And until then, we'll see you soon.